What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck. Come on in here. Come on in the room, y'all. Listen, we have a great show for this evening. And y'all, look, broadcasting live from the $400 studio. Look at this chair. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, yeah. The chair is here. I had to put it together. You guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We got the chair of cheer. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me throw on just a little music, just something soothing. There we go. Listen, y'all, it's been a day today. I have put this chair together, and listen, God did not give me the gift to put things together. I have an ouchie to show it. I don't know what I cut my hand on, but there's a boo boo here to prove that this is not the gift God gave me. Come on in here, y'all. Thank you all. Listen, this is my Dale Bobo. All of you that have donated, give Amazon gift cards. I appreciate it. All your contributions, your cash apps, your Zelles, everything has gone towards the building and the foundation for this $400 studio. We got the mic. I'm just waiting on the two lights that I ordered. You guys can see it's just a little bit dark in here. I still have just the lamp going, just to give some more brightness to it. But listen, we're on our way. I'm excited. And now we have memberships. Now I'll be able to get the legal service. I have not been able to even sign up for it yet because I was putting together this bad boy that I absolutely love. It's got a pillow at the top, a pillow at the bottom. Yeah, this chair is the bomb. What's going on? Let's get some comments up here. Butterfly girl, how you doing? Pamela, how you doing? Hey, Prima. Hey, Mike. Jeff, I'm here. What's the matter, Jeff? What's this sad face? What's the matter with it? What's wrong, Jeff? Y'all, it took me a minute. I am sorry for being late. I was on Deal Work Christians live earlier, and I said I wanted to be on live by 7 p.m. but Eastern Standard Time, but I got a poo poo. An ouchie. And I was putting this chair together, and I wanted it to be right so that I can have it for this evening, and it's right. I'm so excited. You guys can hear me. Put a one in the chat. Yeah, I know I have my baby son here with me. He's not a baby. He's 12 going on 13, but he's my youngest. I have two. And he's my youngest. And he's chilling in here rocking with me. I think he's watching a movie or something. But let me know if you can hear me. Butterfly girl said, I have a white and pink one. Do you now? It's actually more comfortable than I thought it would be. Like the cushion in the seat is amazing. It's like, ooh, and then it's got the pillows and the lumbar rest. Oh yeah, I'm happy with this one. I love it, and it fits right in with my, this desk is wheels. It has the four wheels. It does look like a huge tray with a cup holder, but it's exactly what I wanted because I wanted to be able to have something mobile to move around, and the desk itself raises up and down, so I can stand up if I want or just sit down. I mean, it's just versatile. That's to me, I'm the type of person where I love things that are convenient and has some little techie features to it that makes it stand out. Listen, I'm excited. We're gonna go over the video of Super Stupid giving out food boxes that I told y'all to say your grace 3 times if you go and get one. Hey, Candia. Hey, Carol. Yeah, we have 29 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Nice share. I appreciate it. Paid for by the LLC supporters. You all here. Contributions are at work here. I am so excited. Hi, my Dale. Thank you once again. Shout out to you, my Dale Bobo. to all of those, Jeff, Mike, all of those who have given and donated. And you guys know I posted up on my channel, so you can go through. If you go on my channel and go to the post, you'll see all the people I've given shout outs to that have donated, especially the Amazon gift cards, and have helped to the building of Saint as well. Hey, Saint, the building of the $400 studio. Y'all, we on the way. We're on our way. Got a microphone. We good. Got the light coming. Got the internet. Got the StreamYard. I'm so excited. Are you all excited? So we're gonna check this out. I know Dear World Christian went live early and he sent me the video. Hey Saint, I have the greatest minds on earth. Model Saint, is Laura here? Jeff, thank you all for being in and being on point with the mods. I apologize for being a whole hour late. I wanted to do this at 7, y'all, but I'm not gonna be all night. Some of the things I want to go over, I'm not gonna do because just for the sake of brevity of time. Plus, Easter's tomorrow. So if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you all. I know my son and I are going to be hanging out with my mom and her godchildren tomorrow. And we're going to go and have an Easter celebration out there. He wants to get outside and, I still do little gifts and little things for my kids still for certain holidays. So they're not old enough to where you still can't have some fun with them, but yeah, I still try to, even if I just buy a couple bags of candy or something for Easter. They might not get an Easter basket, but they get something. They get something. I'm a fun parent. I'm the type of parent where I still like doing little stuff like that, just so because they're my babies when they were so little, they were so sweet. They're always your babies. They're your babies forever. Let's see. Let's get some more comments in before we get started. That's an envy face. Oh, Jeff. Oh, mama, love you guys. I appreciate you all. Mike, thank you for the ones you guys can hear. Butterfly Girl, Gail Portis, how you doing? Thank you as well, Gail, for your donations, contributions, gift cards. I appreciate it. You guys know. Hey, Skip, how you doing? How are you and Mark? Tell Mark I said, hey, what's up? So, you guys have done just a blessing to this channel, and I'm excited about the direction the channel is going. And now we have memberships. So don't forget about that. I want to make sure, with the first video that goes up for memberships, it's a good one. It's going to be a good one. Ernestine, hey, LLC. Good to have you back. Thank you. Good you back. Good you back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We need you to get a neon LLC sign for behind you. I might get one. Call it Big Pimpin'. In honor of Al Kendall, who keep hustling people with these grants. If you guys have not seen Cafe of Knowledge video today, I saw it. I did. And it was absolutely amazing. This is why I want to see those grant NOAs and the grant budget reports. Because it's one thing to see this stuff on the finance reports being reported from Village of Dalton or Thornton Township. It's another one to see it on the grant end. And there should be a whole NOA with budget reports that goes with the grants and stuff that I should be able to reconcile. And that is the stuff I want to see. And it's unfortunate that information is something that the FBI themselves had to subpoena from the Illinois DCEO. That the grant information, the NOA, the budgets, the purpose of the grant, what they've been doing with it. I mean, because it's not at the Thornton Township, right? And we all know Super Stupid did what she could to hide that information because she didn't want anybody to know how they were spending the money. Of course not. So it's one of the things we're going to be talking about tonight. Oh, God, her cult-like mentality. Something else. Hey, Enrique, we're going to get the sign up. You know what I would love to get one day is that what's that YouTube power, the play button, the metal, because I've hit like a threshold, like 100,000 supporters. That's what I'm aiming for. See, won't God do it? You guys share the channel. Make sure you hit that like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. We're about to get started. Oh man, I'm not going live tomorrow, you all. I'm gonna be hanging out with my mom and my youngest son all day. Happy Easter to everyone. Pamela, thank you so much. Happy Easter. Enrique, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yo, our mom's here. Sky Sugar Mama. Hey, how you doing, Skeeter? We are doing well, waiting for you. I am officially a member to your channel now. Uh, Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Fantastic shout out to you, Skeeter, for being a member. I see some member little icons showing up too. Oh, Yelly Marigold. How are you? Pretty name. Hi, let's see the chat. Hey, Carolyn Cruz. Hi, Sexy Red. How you doing? Thank you all so much. All right, we've gotten through the comments. You guys know I try to give you all some time and attention. Bob Romberg. Have a blessed Easter. Thank you. Y'all, are you ready to get started on this? Let's check out this food drive thing because I haven't seen the video. I resisted the urge long enough. I haven't seen it. It's 58 people in the chat. Please hit that like button. If you have YouTube channels, please share your YouTube channel links in the chat. I try my best to make sure that everybody feels the love and support. And I appreciate all of you all. Please make sure you put your YouTube channel links in the chat. Miss A, hello. How you doing? Y'all, let's get started on this. This was sent to me by Dear World Christian. So I haven't downloaded it yet, but we're going to watch it. Oh, dear God, that song. Oh.
To community and clean the streets up.
You can't take the song.
Y'all ain't bringing it. Look what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What about
Oh, God.
You too.
Yeah,
love
that
you.
song
I love
is
you too.
horrible.
Thank you. Yeah. I rode around inside.
Stop singing.
Trying to own up to my title. I cook up this office so
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Politician, yeah, who done did what I did.
Yeah, listen. Ugh. I hate that song. I hate that song. I can't have that thing embedded in my head. Oh, God. Song is like death. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Stop me when I start lying. Hey, y'all.
How you doing?
Good.
I can't take the song.
I
had to move the headphones from my ears.
You know my song. Wait. Hold on, what? You know the song? You gotta download it, girl. The boy, I'm feeding.
Oh,
the people.
God.
They put me in office and treat me like it's
Is this the entire video of that god awful song?
To feed the people. Hey!
Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't look you trying to do the headphones.
Thank you for everything. You're welcome. Love you.
She might be saying things that I might want to comment on, but I can't take the song.
Who are you? Hey! Look at my tobacco.
Who are these people?
I'm good. How y'all doing? Let's turn this to
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, I'm good. How y'all holding?
Turn the song off.
Yeah, I know, right? You know how I go.
Oh, holy Jesus.
Some read, right? They got it already set up.
No, right.
Grow through it, live through it, and you show up and show out next season.
Please have a blessed Easter tomorrow. Wait, don't go nowhere. Yeah. I don't need you with the baby.
Don't worry, I saw them I'm gonna rise like the phoenix. Don't worry about it. Yes, yep. No, thank you.
Oh my God.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, LLC, I'm late. Yeah, don't worry, Karen, you good? Okay. Right, oh Lord.
I have some for the kids for spring break, so
that'll
be the last thing. Yep. I want to make sure y'all cook that food real quick.
I have to pause it just to get a break from the song. Y'all, when is spring break? My kids just had spring break this past week. Like last week. When is spring break up there? This happened today, right? This happened today in real time, like today. April 19th, Saturday, right? So spring break hasn't happened yet in Dalton. She has to keep acting silly to keep from crying. She's the reason there's auto-tune. Oh, God. Y'all, I hate this song. I hate it. Good God, I hate it. I hate this song so much. Oh my God. I could tolerate the video if I didn't have to hear that song. I saw this. Y'all don't leave me hanging now. Keep watching it with me. We're going to torture each other. Don't go nowhere. Don't be leaving me hanging now. Listen, I hate this song too, but y'all better sit here and watch it. Good grief. See, y'all know whose fault it is. All them YouTubers that kept sitting here playing around talking about, oh, this song's so good. It's jumpy. I got to admit, it's got to get me. No, it sucks. It sucks. It always sucked. It was never a good song. The song was always hot garbage for Mel. It was always the song of death. It's that song that you listen to when you want people to immediately go into some hypnotic trance, and then they start hailing Satan at the end of the day. That's how bad that song is for me. Like it just, to think that she probably used tax dollars to make this god awful garbage is what really irritates me. And this is why people shouldn't sit here and talk about, oh, how good it is. I gotta admit, it's catchy, it's a good beat. It's nothing more than to get you hooked. It's doing its job to get you hooked. Like that's so irritating. Don't encourage the nonsense. Don't do that. Because tax dollars probably went to this. Like, it plays throughout the video. Oh, good God. To me, it shouldn't got paid. Yeah, who paid for this? Y'all, who paid for this whole event? It's not for us at MD. It's next week. Okay, next week is been passed. Okay, yeah, it's been passed down here in Georgia. So up there is next week. Okay. Oh, her voice like y'all wonder why Siggy be disappearing for days on end because he's sitting in the bathroom on the toilet. He's trying to get rid of that inflammation. he go in the bathroom. He's just in there. What's the day? Saturday. He'll be in there Monday morning. Come on, go in the bathroom this evening. He ain't coming out the Monday. Actually, he's gonna come out Monday afternoon. When it's time to pick up. Since he gotta go, look, since the little baby don't have to go to school, the little girl don't have to go to school, he might not come out. If he doesn't have inflammation over this song, then I don't know what he has inflammation over. If this song ain't doing it, then I don't know what does it. Yeah, I'm about to stand up because my inflammation is about to give me a run for my money. This damn song. Oh, Lord have mercy. In Boston, it is now into Friday. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm really trying to avoid not having to hear this song. That's all. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Sharon. We need earplugs. Oh, y'all see me remove my headphones. I'll see from Oregon. Hey, Shirley, love you, pretty lady. Thank you. Ooh, y'all making my day. I appreciate that. Hey, Status. How you, lady? Love, happy Easter to all to celebrate. Happy Easter to you guys as well. Y'all better go out. Listen, there's a shortage of eggs because, somebody just decided to try to run for something is supposed to do their job. So apologize to the babies if they don't have the Easter egg hunt. If it's not enough eggs to go and look for. Y'all just have to buy the plastic ones, okay? The one you can put candy in, and then you just have to set that out in your Easter hunt tomorrow, all right? The real one's just not going to be out there. It's just not going to be here. Hey, Lady Luck. All right, cool. Y'all, all right. We just go there. Hey, Miss Vander. Is that Miss Vander? Wow, she out the talks. How she grew here, the others flew here, and she cared so much and blew here, through here, 193. 193 needs to be a part of her inmate number. I foresee it in the clouds. Yeah, inmate number 6792193. Orange will be your new black heifer. Thank you for torturing us with this stupid ass song. You need to go to jail just for that. Oh man, she knows it gets on my nerve. That's why she keep playing it.
All right. Okay.
God.
Love you too.
Oh Lord.
Clean the streets
Ah. Y'all, this
I'm
song is
feeding
god
the
awful.
people. Y'all see? Come on
Yeah.
out here. We out here until
Hey Carla.
6 o'clock. To feed the people.
I am not happy about this song.
Here we go. Let me show you what I got. From Vegas to Chicago. Y'all see it?
Child. I'm probably missing some fun stuff, but I can't deal with this song.
I got the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, did she just try to forget me? No, she didn't. Yeah, she just what she trying to do? This helper tried to forget me. That's not the sound Pillsbury Doughboy makes. God, stop. You can't be me if you wanted to. Y'all, she trying to speak chicken. What the hell? Did y'all hear? She trying to speak chicken. You better hit that like button. Put a one in the chat if you thought you heard her say,
got the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah. Super stupid, you kiss my ass. You trying to mock me, girl? Bye. Y'all, I can't listen. Forget the song. This is here you go right here. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm missing good stuff because of this god awful song.
I got the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, you do it right.
Allegations stay quick to make up a story, but
gotta rewind that again. I told y'all she watched my videos. She probably in the chat. It's a chicken sound, not the Pillsbury Doughboy. Super stupid. It's the chicken sound. It got into it. Girl, couldn't do that right. You gonna mess that up. Oh man, come on now. Did I not teach you well? Super stupid. But that's how you do it. It's not that hard. Oh my God. Expiration dates are good. Y'all, she trying to me. And then you said, why are you giving away pie crust? Is that pie crust? How is that kept? Wait, isn't it supposed to be kept refrigerated? Yeah, I don't. Listen, I buy pie crust that goes in the freezer. So I don't know about that kind. The kind I buy comes in an aluminum pan. And I only buy that when I'm making peach cobbler, which is not often. But the pie crust I buy comes in the pan like you buying to put in a pie. But I take that pie shell dough and then I layer it over my peach cobbler. That's how my mother taught me how to do it. I don't have that rollout stuff because it come out like a biscuit or something. I don't like all that. I don't like flaky peach cobbler. I like a peach cobbler with a good crust. Y'all, she trying to chicken at me. I can't believe this. So she learned nothing in all my videos. Oh, that and the 3 branches of government that she keeps butchering. All these boxes, what's going on?
The politician, yeah, who didn't do what I did.
Look at that pie crust.
I got the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh my God.
You got a pocket. Hey. Allegations stay quick to make up a story, but I can't give them the power because only God can judge me. I'm starving the bull.
Laxative. Is that laxative? It was like laxative. Yo, was that laxative?
So what?
Holy Jesus, was that laxative?
Allegations stay quick to make up a story, but I can't give them the power because only God can judge me. I'm starving the bull. I'm feeding
what
the
is
people.
That? What is that? Rubbing alcohol? Yeah, tell me what that is. This is crazy. What's this? I was I'm scared. What the hell is this that I'm looking at? Hey, Lee Hamilton, how you doing? Miss Manny, I know chickens. Come on, all this going to hunt for preparation H students instead of East eggs. The way she gonna have us all hunting for preparation H. Good grief. I'm gonna need some Pepto-Bismol so I don't throw up. What is she doing? Y'all better not eat that stuff. That stuff, I don't even know what. Hey, Carla. Well, there you go. This is torture, but pay attention. There's a motive behind her doing this. Just wait for it. Oh my God. Was she referring to keep the where is he at? Where is McFrosty? The fat ass. See, when I'm on my channel, I get to say what I want. I have to reserve a lot when I'm on other people's platforms. But on mine, it's keep it fat fuck. Okay. I know everybody don't care for profanity, but it is what it is. I just had to see it. He's an asshole to everybody else. I'm gonna be going right to him. What? Can y'all please explain to me what's in these boxes, in these crates? Is it that cold outside? She got greens, sweet potatoes, Jiffy mix, sugar, ham, chicken, butter, can of peaches, Lowry seasoned salt, garlic powder, creamers. Pretty good box. Okay, is that what she's holding up? Some creamer? What is that? Is that creamer? What was that? She feeding people. Y'all, please just check the expiration date on all that stuff. If it was supposed to be refrigerated, it probably wasn't. Make sure look for any rips, tears, holes, punctures, like just any little thing, okay? Because I don't want you all to be laid up in bed tomorrow where you've got fluids coming out on two ends at least. It's coming out your mouth and your behind. We don't need that, okay? I want you to be healthy, happy, and whole. This is unbelievable. When Tiffany said Pillsbury Doughboy was calling out Keith McNugget. Oh, probably was. He doesn't recognize that. That's the language of the chickens that I've been trying to, teach her and Cornmeal how to speak. When did I figure he just come in and say, "Hey, Kool-Aid." That's it. That's his indication. You want to summon Keith McFrosty? Hey, Kool-Aid. That's it. That's all you gotta say. Just watch him walk through a wall. Oh, good Lord. Lactose milk, maybe? Oh, Pamela Carpenter said it's milk. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm stalling because of this stupid song, but we got to get through it. All right.
Let's go here.
Oh, God.
So what? To feed the people. Well, yeah, Portia. To feed the people. Got the eggs.
Portia.
Yep, $9. $9 eggs right there.
She said they crack.
You see it, guys? This is what we got. I got your yams. You see it? And your sweet potato pie or your candy yams. I got your greens. You see it? Greens, butter, cheese. It's all in the bag. Cream cheese.
Who bought this stuff? Yeah. Okay, hold on. How is this stuff? Thank you, son. How is this stuff purchased? Right? Hold on 1 second. My allergies are acting up. Oh, God. One song sparked my whole allergies. All of it. Just out of control. Oh, God. Yeah, she might have started my nosebleed. Oh, Jesus. I'm back. Y'all. If the pilot wasn't bad enough, Yeah, I just had to kind of wipe my face off a little bit because I have allergies now. And I don't know if this damn rap song is making it worse. This god awful song. I don't know if it's running or bleeding. I ain't even been able to check. Oh God. Oh, it's gonna make a whole vessel in my brain pop. Stupid song. All right, we're gonna go with milk. Maybe that's what that is. Oh God. Cream cheese. How is this stuff being kept? Why are those people driving such nice cars and they need a food? They can afford those vehicles. They should be able to afford their own stuff. That, in my opinion, is shameful. I just don't understand why she felt the need to have to steal. Who's spending money for these items to be bought for her to give out? Is the question. She was holding up cream cheese. Okay. That was like a bottle or something. Milk magnesia jugs. I know, right? She's trying to get rid of it before May 5th. I don't understand it. Free from Chicago Food Depository. Are you sure it's free? If it shows up on that warrant list, then I'm going to have a whole fit and do a video. If it shows up on Thornton Township warrant list for any reason. I don't care if it says 1 can of collard greens. I don't care. It need to be donated that way nobody's tax dollars came out of it, because this is insanity. If any tax dollar is spent on this crap, I'm going to go in hard on this nonsense, because the trustees should be at a point where they should be saying, hell no, we're not approving this. Nope, taking it off. We're not paying for it. Take it out her check. Garnish her wages. She paid for this. She want to put on a stunt, make her pay for her stunt. That FAFO, yeah, this is real. You messed around super stupid. Now you about to find out how much this little stunt about to cost you. I would pay for this. And this song.
I can hear you.
God.
Hey, you got a box for me?
Let's get a whole box.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right, so.
Is that the Thornton Township or the Village of Dalton cameraman?
How y'all doing? Superman Tiffany A. Here, the People's Mayor / People's Supervisor. We're out here at 333 East 162nd Street. If you are in need of food, I am out here all day. I'm gonna make sure I feed everybody in Thornton Township. You can come out here till 6 o'clock.
She got voted out.
Hey, look. Okay, let's stop playing. Look, pull up.
Oh, no.
Pull up and be a Thornton Township resident. You live in Dalton, Harvey, Riverdale, Lansing, Posen, Homewood, Phoenix, Dixmoor, Burnham. What else I missed? Shit, I missed a bunch of them. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, now she just cussing. Now you got to.
So just pull up and you get.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah. Good. Let me see what else. I'm all in the box.
I'm skipping a little bit because of the music.
I got 2 lines going. Hey, I see y'all.
Hey, you stop playing that damn song. Weirdo.
They having the blast. Yep, you see the boxes.
Yeah, this came from the Chicago.
Y'all got y'all together. Oh, here, look, really? I told y'all.
This came from Chicago Food Depository.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's bell peppers, guys. And they're diced, so you ain't got to do no chopping.
Oh, Lord.
Check that out. You ain't got to do no chopping. It's already done for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So this is what we got going on. Oh, hey! I'll pull up.
No. That is Aaliyah. Great.
I don't keep crying. Stop crying.
She talking about she crying.
They gonna make me cry here, man. Yeah.
Why don't she not cry for losing?
Yeah.
You about to.
My residents loving on me. They gonna make.
Okay. One in the chat. Who all thinks that she is not going to transition? One in the chat if it's a no, 2 if it's a yes. Because I don't think, and I've been saying this, you all have heard it from me several times. Super Stupid is not going to transition. She is still mentally trapped in an alternate reality where she thinks that she just won an election. There is no way she is going to transition peacefully. It's not going to happen. She keeps calling herself the Superman. Like, you would think Her name just came down off the town hall for Village of Dalton. They got Mayor Jason House's name up on the building now. You would think that would be a clear indication. Here's where reality should be coming in, right? I don't foresee her transitioning right now. Like that moment where you drive past the Village of Dalton town hall and now you see Mayor Jason House's name on the wall, on the building. I'm starting to believe that she's gonna like really go in there and say, I don't know what y'all thinking. I don't know who told you all that I was not the slipper. I'm here to work. I'm here to do my job. Oh, and the door. Thank you, Sharon. And the door. So many ones in here. I know I'm not. She is crazy. Thank you, Hazel. She's crazy. Like she's crazy. The one who's always begging to get paid, but no one can find the videos. It's something else. No, she doesn't realize it. I don't think she's gonna. If driving past the Village of Dalton's town hall, seeing Mayor Jason House name on the building, on the doors. You're going to see Napoleon Harris's name on the building and the door for Thornton Township at the Thornton Town Hall building. You seeing her information, her banners being taken down, like her pictures about to come down off the wall. He's still saying, I'm the super mayor. You all are about to see a full transition from crazy to full psychopath. I'm telling you, it's going to be something to behold. Yeah, I'm live streaming every second of her when she snaps. That's kind of what I'm calling it, the snap. It's gonna be the snap. That's what's some title my live stream video. It's gonna be called the snap. Super stupid. The snap. The moment when she just snaps. Because driving past the town halls was not enough for her to say, oh, it's really over for me. They got Jason House name up here. Boy, when she go in and I see her picture on the wall anymore, she really gonna have a full tantrum. She gonna throw a full tantrum. She gonna be flaring around and kicking and screaming and hollering, why y'all doing that? I'm stealing Superman. This is insane. She's going to snap. She is going to snap. Our township trustees are on her and will not pay for her for a stunt. Now she might have used the credit card for some of the items in the food drive. Yeah, if she did, they need to deny it. They need to take it out her check. Oh, it's the jazz. I hear it's a jazz version. I'm just like, man. If let me say this. If YouTube flashes video talking about copyright music in it, I'm just gonna have the sound muted because I'm not. She's not gonna be the reason why my video is not monetized. I'm not risking that. Kiss my ass. YouTube gonna pay me for this video. Super stupid can kick rocks. Hell no. Hell no. Let's see. Justin Thornton probably said to get rid of those everybody's with her name on them. I'm sure they did, but they're not even in the boxes with her name printed on them. Y'all notice that? They're in bags. It's bags. It's not even boxes with her name printed on them like that.
Yes. I got you.
Look at this. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, look, I said, yep.
Somebody crying. Is this really happening?
Yeah.
You lost. You lost. You lost. You lost.
Yes. I got you, mama. Love you.
Call me on the phone. You lost.
Smart residents loving on me. They gonna make me cry here, man. They all keep crying. Stop crying, y'all.
They crying because you lost like hell and you just won't accept it. It's crying for the inevitable of you going to prison. Stop. Everybody crying because you no longer any super anything. No, they crying for what's to come. We foreseeing your future. I've seen super stupid. In case you haven't noticed, I've seen a glimmer of your future, and I see lots of cars with no sirens and lights pulling up. Where men are like, all right, it's time for you to come with us. We have a warrant for your arrest. It's gonna be epic. They're crying because they know that's going to happen. No matter how hard they try to deny it and tap into some alternate reality where 2 + 2 for them in their mind is 17. It's not 4 for them. You know, we know 2 + 2 is 4. For us, people still tapped into this reality. But for Super Stupid and her goons, 2 + 2 is 17 for them. Because reasons. That's what they wanted to be. So we know that they're not here with us. They're gone. They're all crying because they realize if she does not get serious, that's going to be a very bad day for her. Getting that door kicked in. Hey, wait. If you all want to sit here and feel sorry, just remember those meetings, okay? Because it's one thing to forgive something. It's another thing to just say it didn't happen. Don't be that naive. Don't let her goons try to carry you into their alternate reality where she was not as horrible and horrendous as she was in all those videos for the past 4 years. Plus some, because she was a trustee too. Don't forget about that. I mean, and because there's a lot of things she's done that violated a lot of laws and resolutions and ordinances and state statutes and constitutional rights and, you know, protections that we all have, the First Amendment. You know, there are a whole lot of laws that were violated and broken relentlessly with her repeatedly. So that's what she's about. The chicken's coming home to roost. I'm glad she's clucking. She realizes it's doomsday coming around the corner, and now she's gonna have to start facing the music, the reality of it all. I would have thought she would have snapped out of it when she didn't see her name on that building, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm moving my headphones up because I just can't take her singing or her stupid rap song. I can't take it.
All right, so back to it. All right, here we go. This is a finished box right here. I'll get the camera. I'll be real quick. Finished box. So this is what's in your box. Yeah, but
yeah, I see some of the boxes got her name on. Yeah, get rid of them.
Thornton Township. Courtesy of your supervisor.
Tell us what's in the white bottle.
Yeah, you're the people supervisor. So you got your ham, you get your chicken, you got your turkey necks, whatever you want to put it in. Normally we put them in them greens.
What's the white stuff?
We got that milk.
Milk.
You got milk. No. You got them eggs that's running about $7 to $9.
Eggs.
Oh, won't he do it? You got chopped onions and chopped bell peppers. That's putting your dressing, y'all. And you know we had to do it big with the pack.
It's Easter. Who's cooking that hard?
Got your peaches for your pie crust.
Your peach cobbler. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You got cheese.
You got your cheese.
Shouldn't this stuff be refrigerated?
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. That mac and cheese is going to be on point when somebody get done.
That frosting.
Okay. Y'all got cakes too. Okay. Yeah, so peach cobbler or make a cake.
They can do both.
You can do either or. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
They got the elbow macaroni.
Your elbow. This ain't Kraft, baby. This elbow.
Wait. It's not Kraft, it's Elbow. You know, Kraft is a brand. Elbow is a type of macaroni, right? See, this is what happens when you don't know the differences in shapes. Super stupid. Oh. That's like saying this isn't Publix, this is Linguini. Like you're mixing a brand with a style or the shape of the pasta. Like that's not the same. There's no Kraft macaroni. What does Kraft macaroni look like? Is it letter K's? I mean, what does that look like? Elbow macaroni is a type of macaroni. Is it a type of pasta? Kraft is a brand. Maybe I need to go back. Oh, for dear Lord.
Got cakes too. Okay, so peach cobbler or make a cake. You can do either or. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
They got the elbow macaroni.
Your elbow. This ain't Kraft, baby. This elbow.
Oh God, it's even worse the second time.
I'll be playing with them. That I get you right. Your seasoning salt.
Got regular
sugar. Got your regular sugar.
I cracked his elbow.
And brown sugar. That's for them yams, baby.
Oh, that would be cracked.
Cinnamon.
Your nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Woo!
Your Mrs. Dash.
Woo! Come on.
Like me.
Come on. Garlic powder. Look. You got a whole kitchen.
Who paid
right
for
here.
this?
2 big baked potatoes.
Yep.
Who
I
paid
ain't
for
got
it?
no room to put nothing there. You got your cornmeal.
Cornmeal. That's for your dressing. That's for your dressing.
You got cranberry sauce.
For your dressing.
You got
God.
mix.
Cornbread.
You got your vanilla extract.
You gotta put that in the
K-Mac,
peach
I
cobbler.
said the same thing.
And in the yams. You know what I'm talking about? This is it right here, guys.
Elbow.
Don't get no better than this. This courtesy of the soup.
Elbow macaroni. It's like a type of pasta. Okay, so you got linguine, spaghetti, elbow. You have the little bowls. Let's see. You have penne. I mean, you have ravioli style. Like you have so many styles, types of pasta, and then there's brands, right? You got Kraft, whatever. It's Kraft. There's brands you can look up for pasta. What? Is she not aware, or did she... Okay. I'm still curious as to someone bought this stuff. An agency, a government entity, an organization, somebody paid for this stuff. Who is my question? This is supposed to be like I know. It's Easter time. This is like a Thanksgiving, Christmas type meal. They just clearing it out. If they're clearing out the food pantry, it's a good Lee Hamilton. How you doing, by the way? If they're cleaning out the food pantry, then it makes me wonder how long that stuff been sitting up in there. The Chicago Food Depository paid for this, but then I've heard this stuff come up on the Thornton Township budget list or on the warrant list for items that they want paid for. I've heard this stuff come up on the budget, on the budgets for approval. So correct me if I'm wrong here. I mean, Chicago Food Depository shouldn't be charging Thornton Township, right? And if that be the case, then is the warehouse that we saw in the last video she did, is that the Chicago Food Depository? I thought it was a warehouse with the Thornton Township. So now I have more questions than answers. Now I have more questions than answers. That's why Sherry Gregg said that's why Thornton Township had a problem with it. Yeah, I would have a problem with it too, which is another reason why I'm saying that Keith McFrosty's position is utterly useless. Because why does he need to exist in that position if this food came from the Chicago Food Depository? So why is he there? Hey, Shonda, you're good. You cooking your Easter dinner? Did you see the box of stuff? Someone explain to me, why is Keith McFrosty director of a food pantry where the food is coming from the Chicago Food Depository and not a Thornton Township Food Depository or something? So what is he there for? Once again, validating me, saying his position is utterly useless. So You all see the dilemma that we're facing here now, right? The location in Harvey is also a food pantry. So if it's not coming out of Thornton Township, then why is there a food hub that belongs to Thornton Township? Someone has to pay taxes on that facility. Someone has to pay for utilities for that facility. Do you see the dilemma again here? You all understand the dilemma here? She's showing all these people that did vote for her. They sent it to Thornton Township to be distributed. So why not distribute it from the factory at the Chicago Food Depository? Don't they have places? I mean, Thornton Township has to pay for a facility for these boxes and this food to be stored. Is that not correct? Let's just think through this. We're going to think through this together. If it comes from Chicago Food Depository, Thornton Township would need a place to house this stuff, right? That means that they had to set up a facility of some sort. They're having to pay for that facility, right? They have to pay for the lights to operate there. They have to pay for utilities, probably pay for taxes. It might be a private facility. They have to, let's see, I'm trying to get up comments. Hold on. So they have to pay for lights, have to pay for running water in that facility. I mean, last time she did one, it was like a drive-through car wash type of place, right? Wasn't that belonging to Thornton Township in the last one? Is that what she is now? Is this some facility related to Thornton Township? I mean, they bring this stuff outside, but they do have a warehouse, correct? That warehouse has to be maintained, right? Takes money to do that. I'm just trying to understand here. So in some way, Thornton Township is paying for this in some shape, form, or fashion. They're either paying for a facility and then the food comes there, or they have this warehouse that they have or building they have and they're buying the food. Who's paying for those boxes with her name printed on it? Yeah, this stuff costs money. We're breaking it down here. Who paid for the boxes with her name printed on it? That's designing and print. Who paid for that? That didn't come from the Chicago Food Depository. We're thinking through this today. They deliver food to the churches, those places she has have to store it somewhere. They have to pay for that storage. Who paid for the boxes with her name printed on? Where that money coming from? Township paid for the boxes. Why? Y'all see what I'm saying here? Some money is being paid for with tax dollars. It's some form of tax dollars paying for this stuff. Why is Thornton Township paying for boxes with her name printed on it? It's not just even the idea of getting boxes. It's the boxes with her name printed on it. How is that necessary? What a waste of money. You still gonna have with the new administration, they may not even want to have any semblance with her name or anything. So now they got to get rid of these boxes for real. But why even go out and get your name printed on these boxes that has food put in it from the Chicago Food Depository? Like she bought it. You see what I'm saying? See, if the Chicago Food Depository deliver the food there, how did it get delivered there? In boxes, right? Come on, let's think about this, people. Come on, it's Easter tomorrow. Y'all going to church? Say amen. If the food boxes came from the Chicago Food Depository and was delivered to the Thornton Township facility, then why in the world did it need to be put in a box with Super Stupid's name printed on it? Oh, Lord. I don't care who else had their name printed on it. It wasn't right either way. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is why we should never be okay with tax dollars just being wasted like this. The Chicago Food Depository delivered the food in boxes already. Why not give it out to the people in them same boxes? Come on here. Come on, somebody. It comes in boxes. Separate them in them boxes and give them out like that. You can get boxes donated. I mean, even if you want to get these little boxes with lids on it, hey, what, 55 cents to $1? A lot cheaper than a box with a name printed on it with some artwork. Wasn't right when anybody did it. Just give out the food if you're giving out the food. Why you need your name printed on the box? Who cares? It's coming from the Chicago Food Depository, not from that mayor, not from that supervisor. Does it make sense? Do y'all understand what I'm putting down here? Can we say amen to that? She didn't buy it. So why does her name need to be on the box? Waste of money to have her name printed on a box when she didn't buy the food. It came from the Chicago Food Depository. That's the stuff that y'all have to stop. So when y'all go to these meetings now, Napoleon Harris, same thing. His name don't need to be printed on boxes. For what? He's not even buying the food. Let's save some tax dollars here. That's all I'm about. Let's save some money here. Amen to that. Amen to that. They should never have to do that. It doesn't make any sense. As a matter of fact, y'all go to the next Thornton Township meeting. We're not paying for any more supervisors' names to be printed on food boxes if they come in boxes already. Y'all taking them out of a box that came for free with the food and putting it in a box that you use tax dollars to print somebody's name on. We're not doing it no more. Hallelujah. Let's move on with the video. I've been trying to make this point for like 2 months. And I don't want people thinking I'm attacking any of the supervisors there. I don't care who it is. That's a waste of money no matter how you put it. Amen. Let's get back to it.
Super Mayor, Supervisor Tiffany A. Henyard. Again, this is how I feel about y'all. Love it on y'all. And courtesy of KP from the food pantry manager.
Oh, God.
Put it on for y'all. What's your shirt say? Let's turn around. What it say? Oh, yeah. To
waste of money.
People. What?
Okay, big bag. You know.
Hey, y'all ain't ready. Hey, man.
Oh, my
y'all
God.
Ain't ready. This is what we do right here.
Oh, God.
Box with the eggs, milk, and the proteins.
Yeah, he out here trying to earn his $1.15. Keep me chicken nugget said, I'm out here trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. I'm trying to give purpose so Lady Luck Club can stop picking on me, talking about my job is useless. It is. And you about to lose it. Why in the hell should he be preserved in his job? I mean, he got to go. He should have been fired. Just because no one knows what you do. You got to go, bro. Bye. Bye, chicken nugget. Okay.
Dinner.
Yep.
Hey.
I don't like it because he has a bad attitude anyway. He can kiss my ass.
Hey, I'm coming.
Is that the one that said we're on the bandwagon?
Okay, coming.
That's the one that said she jumped up on the bandwagon.
I love you so much.
I love you.
Look, all these people out here, all these people
What she say?
Yep.
Well, girl, that's okay. Keep giving, and I love you.
I love you too.
You see,
Oh
I'll
God.
turn it around. I turn it around. My baby right here.
Oh Jesus.
I love you too. Thank you, baby.
Y'all, I'm trying my best to not skip parts, but it's the music.
Yes,
I'm gonna end up having to mute some of this. I already feel it in my bones because she don't know how to just play copyright free music. That's Angie Stone in the background. Good grief. Who are these people? I don't care.
That's my girl. I love you.
I love you more.
Yep.
Is that cousin that's helping in Flint? If I find out that's the cousin that's helping in Flint, we're gonna have a real problem. Is that the same cousins? They look alike, y'all. Don't they look alike? Who paid for them t-shirts? Who paying for that t-shirt? Chicken Keith McFrosty wearing. That's a lot of cloth. Who paid for that shirt? To feed the people. Really? So she's using tax dollars once again to market her dumbass song. Because that's all that it's about, is that stupid ass song that everyone is tired of hearing except her and her goons who have no brains, and they don't, I guess it's not bothering them anyway, because they don't have to absorb the words. They don't have to absorb the sound of the lyrics and none of that. When your brain is half functioning, it don't matter. Right? But this is marketing for that song. Who paid for the shirt? It's like she's doing this intentionally. She's racking up this huge bill because she knows she lost like hell. You lost on epic proportions. 193 write-in votes. So you go and get a t-shirt made for Keith the Hamburglar.
People, what? Hey, y'all ain't ready.
Kool-Aid.
Y'all ain't ready. This is what we do right here.
Complete box with the eggs, milk, and the proteins.
Every
dinner.
He said, look how he act when he come around her. Act like a little punk. Like a punk.
Hey, I'm coming.
Yeah, I better not be them cousin that's calling him Jedediah channel.
Okay.
It better not be that cousin.
I love you so much. I love you.
He's the big ass.
Well, girl, that's okay.
No, keep the hamburger as a punk. He's a punk.
Yep.
Soon, baby.
Soon, that's right. I got something coming up for what you call.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, I'll turn it around. I'll turn it around.
Is it?
Thank
Is
you
it
right
punk?
here. It's my girl. I love you.
I love you more.
Yep. Now you can do it.
Hey, Annie.
Yep. Thank you. Love you.
You need to calm down, man. Yeah. He losing weight because he's stressed out.
I love you too. Thank you, baby.
185 people, y'all hit the like button.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What she do? Give her tips on how to escape. FBI come be, you better look. Go to the right, then run to the left.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here, but come on, check us out. Come see me. I am out here again at 333 East 162nd Street in South Holland at Thornton Township Building, and we're giving out all the food.
Waste the money, resources. You got to pay Keith the Hamburglar's weird ass to be out there to do what he should be doing during the week, Monday through Friday. So, but it's to be happening on a Saturday. I don't know why this didn't take place during business hours, because it could have. That way you're not spending extra money on him. They should decline any part of his salary for this stupid ass event. And on top of that, does she not see Napoleon Harris's name on the outside of the doors and stuff? Is his name not already changed out on the building? Maybe I missed it. Anybody had it going past that? Have you seen Napoleon Harris's name outside the building yet? Thank you, Condia. Like, subscribe, and grab a membership while you're at it. Tina Williams, Hello LLC, Food Emporium prices like a turkey in the bag with the t-shirt on. It's like a pre-fried turkey. He sure do. Deep fried with a pack of gravy sauce on the side. Yeah, this video almost over. Oh my God, I can't take that song. That's why I'm stalling, because oh my God. Check the receipts for the receipts. Make sure they not paying OT. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Anybody drove past there and seen his Napoleon Harris name on the building yet?
I have enough for everybody that wants to Thornton Township.
Not yet.
Again.
Oh,
thank you so much for loving on me. This is not the last of your super mayor, Tiffany Henry. I got bigger and better things coming, so you always remember when one door closes, another opens. I just want you to know I appreciate you, and I just want to show you the love.
She said she got bigger and better things coming. Prison. And a whole orange jumpsuit. It'll be bigger and better. Be more loose. You won't be able to wear your wigs that are. So you have to, that so-called hairdresser you had that was helping you keep them roots and stuff highlighted orange or whatever color that is. Yeah, that's about to go out the door. Should have never been in existence, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just waiting on her to chain herself to the desk. That's all I'm pretty much here for. Because we all know she's gonna snap. It's gonna be called the snap. She's going to lose her crap. If she's not looking at that building and saying, wow, Napoleon Harris's name is on the building, and not feeling some type of way already, then what do you expect she gonna do when she does? Come on now.
That I've been showing you for all these years. It is crazy, y'all. Some new people showed up. I had to cuss them out. I had to get them right real quick. You know that part. That part.
You cussing somebody out for what? Don't nobody give a damn about how you feel, girl. Give a damn about how you feel. The news still can be out there. She can't kick them off of her public property. So she's learned nothing and still wants to infringe upon the freedom of press now. Great. Because no one cares about how you feel throwing a tantrum, you petulant child.
They have not been around doing election, right? But y'all did that smear campaign, but y'all come and
you messed yourself up.
Because y'all need my face on the Tulu.
No, they don't. They got to take it down.
Y'all numbers are down. But whatever. Just wanted you to know that we're out here and it's going great. People are loving the boxes. They're happy for all the products that's in it. So they don't even have to go to the grocery store and spend money on all that stuff. So I'm going to save you some money. You got at least about a good $150 food box out here. So come on and get it again here.
Check the expiration date.
We out here all day. And look, God, stop the rain for us. So that's how you know when you're doing something right, when you're doing something good. It wants to rain all day today. He stopped. They said, rain be still.
Rain be still.
I love them. So thank you. Oh, you ain't on your side.
Come on. The scripture says, peace be still. Peace be still. Can we not get this right the day before Easter? You know, the Lord is just like, I can't wait till she going out that office. God sitting on the throne like, see, you couldn't even see, girl. She couldn't even do that. Couldn't even do that right. One scripture. Peace be still. 3 words.
Good child. I know, right? Have you a Harvey? Okay. Harvey.
He said, go to Harvey.
You're welcome.
The FBI said, okay.
No matter what. Thank you. Hey, little mama. Yeah, that's when your residents told me come and run in y'all city Harvey.
Yeah, no. The FBI said, nope.
All right. Yep. You gonna miss
Thank you, JB.
I'm gonna miss you,
GB.
too.
I appreciate you, GB. Love you in the chair. Professional company. I thank you.
You know how to do it.
Yep, I hear them.
Just here.
You mean to open the door? Where you want it?
There's no fan of God.
Okay. All right. Put it park.
Oh, goodness. Come on with these songs. Did she send us somebody
I gotta get my thing. Hold on, y'all.
She's sitting in that man's lap. That's so weird.
Okay, here you go.
Oh God, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Did she sit in? Why are you sitting it? First of all, my father taught me when I was a little girl. It's just certain positions you just don't take. And when it comes to being around grown ass men, it's just certain ways you don't even position your body around them because it would be inappropriate, right? So my dad didn't let other grown men hug me from the front or anything, or get too close up on me, or anybody pick me up a certain type. Like, he didn't let that happen to me. He didn't let me he taught me, you don't sit in men's lap. My grandmother taught me that too. But you don't sit in a grown man's lap, especially when you get to age where you're developing and all of that. I learned this as a child. There will be no reason for me to be standing in the doorway of a grown man's car, this older man's car like this. That's not a position you take for a photo. Did I just
You got a part? Okay. I gotta get my thing. Hold on, y'all.
Okay, standing up, but that I feel like that leg motion. Like what?
Okay, yeah, you go.
No, you get out the car.
That's the crazy part.
That's side by side or something. That was weird.
Yep, thank you.
I'm sorry, that was just weird. That was weird. That was so weird. It's certain things you just that was weird. And she has a daughter, and you take that type of position, like, man, hell no. Hell no. I don't even let my sons do something like that. You're a grown woman. I would not be sitting here taking pictures with somebody that's old enough to be my grandpappy in the doorway of his car like that, where it even looks like you're leaning up too close. Like, that's a weird. No, you step out the car, close your door, side by side, and that's it. Like, this is somebody that's supposed to be representing a mayor, supervisor position. This is why you gone, girl. This is why you gone, girl. You gone, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. All jealousy. Yeah.
No. The FBI said nope. Many laws broken. Many laws broken. We do not like when someone tries to evade property taxes and get kickbacks and not have federal statutes followed when it comes to RFPs and contracts with vendors. We don't like that. Then it's not even that difficult. Some of these older people, I just don't understand. Why not read court documents? Read some of these injunctions that have already gone through the court of law where she unlawfully has someone's name removed from a checking account. Where it's in the court documents where she made the agreement to remain off the bank account as a signatory. That's where that reading is fundamental comes into play. Y'all, this is why I'm so glad for the members. We're going to be going through court docs. We're going to be pulling out pleadings and motions and rulings and all kinds of goodies to help with some of the reporting and research that's going to come through here in the LLC. Just hit the like button, subscribe, and become a member today. Let's just get it in, because you want the good stuff. You want the good stuff, and I want to give it to you.
He does. Thank you for loving on me. All right, see ya.
Oh, this is not love. This is a disservice.
I love you. Thank you.
She will not know his name in 5 minutes.
All right, y'all go back. I see y'all up here. Y'all come up here.
Oh, good God. All right, is that it?
That was deep, honey. Oh my God, he gonna make me cry.
Oh, Jesus. Bye.
Oh Lord. Okay, let me get off here.
Thank you. All right. So y'all, we're gonna switch over to because I'm so done with that. I'm over it. I want to check out this video that Dr. Todd did. He is a well-known psychologist that does kind of like case analysis on people. And I said I wanted to do it a while ago. I'm just not getting to it because it's just so befitting. It's so befitting, right? So I'm excited. We're going to check this video out. Dear Woke Christian pulled this up earlier today, but I'm going to pull this video up, and then I'm going to pull up another video about just overall how some of these cult leaders are so effective in what they do, from a channel called How History Works, because I like to get a historical context on some of these, and then to let you all see what other, the similarities in these other cult leaders and their mentality and the psychology and the profile, the narcissism, the pathological lying, what you should typically expect to see from those who are considered to be some sort of have a cultish personality. Not all of them become cult leaders, but it's a cult of personality, right? It's having the ability to go out, and if you had to put them in that category, they probably would fit well as a cult, some sort of a cult leader of some concept, right? And that's what Dr. Todd here kind of gets into with his video. And so I want to, the grandiose, arrogant behavior, or narcissism. I want to hear from, I want you all to see this from a professional perspective. and his analysis, and he does a great job on his analysis. You guys make sure you check out Dr. Todd. Is it Grande? Grande? I was saying Grand earlier. It could be Grande or Grand. Sometimes people spell their names with the E at the end. But he got 193,000 views on this video. So he did something right. But we're going to check this out. Let's get to it.
Hello, this is Dr. Grande. Today's question is, can I analyze the case of Tiffany Henyard? Just a reminder, I'm not diagnosing anybody in this video, only speculating about what could be happening in a situation like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon. I will put the link to Patreon in the description for this video. First, I'll look at the background of this case, move to the timeline of the controversy, then offer my analysis. Tiffany Henyard was born in June 1983 and grew up in Dolton, Illinois. This village, which has a population of about 20,000 people, is about a half hour south of Chicago. After graduating from high school, Tiffany went on to earn a bachelor's degree in business administration. At some point, she had a daughter named...
Was that ever verified? Lori Lightfoot said her education was unverified. Was that ever verified, y'all? I haven't seen anything to really verify that. Cheryl said you cannot leave a pie crust out like that. You can't. That's why I was like, I don't know if y'all might want to look at the expiration date. Maybe check for holes. I don't know. It's just weird. Is it that cold where it could just sit outside like that? That butter, the cheese, the eggs, the milk, that stuff should have been refrigerated. And it's just sitting out. So it's so weird. She's not gonna transition well, y'all. This is it. and I'm trying to get you all to understand why. From a perspective of a psychological analysis, why you might expect her to do what I'm thinking she's going to do. No, she's not gonna transition power. I thought you meant transition to a man. No, transition power. Like she might go to work and still chain herself to the desk type thing. Oh man. Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, no, the eggs, the milk, the cheese, the pie crust, the meats just sitting out. And if it didn't look like it was that cold to keep things cold, damn near frozen almost. I'd rather be almost frozen than for it to just be sitting out and it's getting like room temperature. No, it's like you got to make everybody sick. Maybe that's a goal. I don't know. Oh God. I'm just gonna give them all a stomach ache. Just have this stuff sit out so it can spoil. Oh my God.
Justice. Tiffany served as a village trustee for 8 years.
Education
unverified. In February of 2021, she was elected mayor of the village of Dolton with 82% of the vote. She was the first Black woman to be elected mayor in the history of the village. Tiffany was sworn in on May 8, 2021. On March 3, 2022, she was appointed as the supervisor of Thornton Township. Her combined salary was about $300,000 a year. Now moving to the timeline of the controversy. Many people became upset with Tiffany's performance as mayor. In December 2021, the Dolton Board of Trustees voted for a recall election to take place in June 2022. Tiffany lost this election. She was supposed to be removed from office. However, the election result was invalidated by Illinois courts on procedural grounds, both before and after.
Okay, y'all hear that? On procedural grounds. So I've said this a few times. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bless your heart. I appreciate it, y'all. Listen, the member videos are gonna be something else. Oh, y'all thought I was raunchy in these lives. Shabu. It's a tip of the iceberg. But it was a procedural issue where there was excuse me, supposed to be 2-part vote. Only one of the 2 parts was done. All right, they had actually recalled her. They did all of the signatures. The petition had been done. it was a procedural error. And it sucks because it had that gone through the way it should have went through. And I think personally, in my opinion, the village attorney at the time should have been the one kind of advising the trustees on how to make sure everything was done procedurally correct, in accordance with state statute and the ordinances, to make sure that it was successful, but they didn't. And now look, where is Delgado again? Oh, he left. That's right. Yeah. Because he's not trying to fool the FBI. Of course not. Of course Delgado doesn't want to go to prison with her. Of course he doesn't. Why would he? Oh, Lord. So she has unverified education, procedural error regarding the recall. I mean, technically it was done, but they went through an appeal, and that's what happened. It was that procedural error that was noted in the appeal. Sucks.
After this recall attempt, Tiffany was accused of many different inappropriate actions. Here are just a few of them. Tiffany hired a former campaign worker as a code enforcement officer, despite the fact that he had been convicted of a horrible offense against a minor. In what appears to be a blatant effort to discourage someone from running against her, Tiffany successfully proposed a bill to cut the salary from her position to $25,000 a year if someone else defeated her in the next election to be held in 2025.
Meet the new standard in sleep.
Sorry, y'all. Ads, because it's got to be there.
If Tiffany is reelected, her salary would be unchanged. The mayor used taxpayer money to create personalized billboards in the village.
Look at that.
They prominently featured her name and image, even though there was no reason they should. Tiffany and other officials have spent over $67,000 of taxpayer money for trips to Portland, Atlanta, Austin, and New York City. Some of these trips involved first-class airfare and high-end hotels. On one occasion, Tiffany spent over $3,700 for a round-trip first-class ticket to Las Vegas so that she and other officials could attend a shopping center conference. Tiffany has never...
Now, to her goons, in what reality would she ever need to spend $3,700 to fly anywhere? To the goons. Not to us normal-minded individuals that's here in this reality. To the goons. Because this is all shown in, and I've shown this in credit card statements. I was emailed the credit card statements, y'all. And I've actually done a video on it. So to the goons that sit here and talk about, well, all mayors do that, all supervisors do that. Why would $3,700 need to be spent on a damn flight? Justify that. They could have paid how many people's rent? I mean, let's say you got 3 people whose rent is at $1,000. 3 people could have had their rent paid. If you're talking about trying to help someone. But no, she went to Vegas. Round trip. $3,700 for something about a shopping center that clearly she didn't want, because she shut down more businesses or called more businesses to be shut down because either it was something with a liquor license or she was retaliating because they weren't supporting her politically. Make it make sense. This is crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subs. Thank you all. Oh, thank you. I'm just so happy, y'all. Oh man, thank you all for becoming a member. It blesses my heart. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, this is the stuff that people don't realize. $3,700. You know what I can do with $3,700? Ugh.
Explained why she needed to travel in a luxurious manner, or how the trips were connected to Village of Dolton business. Tiffany has been accused of misusing the Dolton police force. She filmed a music video with police officers and assigned full-time officers to her personal security detail. They were originally assigned after some protests in 2021, but Tiffany never reassigned them even after the protests had ended. Tiffany has taken security with her on some of the trips away from Dolton and been accused of using officers to run errands. Her behavior has cost the village thousands of dollars in overtime and denied some police protection to the residents. Tiffany handpicked candidates for the Dalton Board of Trustees and allegedly...
That's another reason why I said that the Dalton Police Department needs to overhaul, because even if it wasn't something directly related to, excessive force or abuse of the citizens itself, because a lot of that happened, including some wrongful death. But you also have this, just hemorrhaging of tax dollars going towards their salaries. But yet, the Dalton firefighters were treated like crap because the union leader didn't want to kiss her ass. So, another reason why, if you want to establish trust between the Dalton Police Department and the residents, you might have to do some major overhauling. And it's the only way you probably be able to kind of build that bridge again. Because look at all the money they made. Are they gonna take it out their check? Yeah, the police officer may have been fired, but are you gonna get the money back? Is some judgment going to be issued against that police officer in the court of law? What about the person that approved it? Is anybody going to be getting that money back somehow through one of them? Between her, Lacey, and the police officer, how's that money going to come back?
Claimed that they had endorsements from the Thornton Township Democratic Party. The party denies granting these endorsements. This makes it seem like Tiffany was trying to stack the board with people who would do her bidding. The former police chief of Dalton, Robert Collins, filed a lawsuit against the village claiming that Tiffany illegally fired him. Tiffany allegedly thought that Robert's wife was too friendly with people Tiffany considered to be political opponents. Robert argued that he was discriminated against based on marital status and that Tiffany failed to secure the approval of the village board of trustees before firing him. Tiffany allegedly authorized thousands of dollars for 2 ice rinks that were never approved by the Board of Trustees. One was named Just Ice in honor of Tiffany's daughter, Justice. Tiffany has been accused of transferring taxpayer money to a private foundation, which bears her name. The Illinois Attorney General has demanded financial reports for this charity, and the FBI is investigating Tiffany's management of Thornton Township. In December of 2023, Tiffany was sued by several members of the Board of Trustees. They accused her of using checks without authorization, refusing to issue payments for invoices approved by the board, and restricting the access of certain financial information.
Didn't I say that DWC played this earlier? Sibby? Maybe you missed it. I said DWC played this earlier. I went live earlier and said that I was going to be playing this video. And then DWC literally went live after my live. But I did say that. I had already planned on playing this in another video to follow up. Okay. Yeah, no, listen, we don't, whether it's a troll or just someone actually making a complaint, it lets you know I still read comments. I'm calming down, Siri. I suggest we both woosah. For my minds come happy. Not beat him up. Not gonna beat him up. I already said that. Calm down. Yeah, you watching it. It obviously it's got 193,000 views on his video alone. I've watched that video 3 times. I'm not gonna go on and leave a comment on Dr. Todd video and say, I've watched this 5 times. Jesus, can't you find somebody else to talk about? They're like, I know that. Come on, man. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's either gonna go away until it's over with, and then he'll come back or whatever. Bless your heart.
From the trustees. Some people believe that Tiffany is concealing evidence of alleged wrongdoing. Now moving to my analysis. Here are my thoughts on a few areas that stood out to me in this case. Item number 1. Tiffany Henyard appears to be a big fan of herself. She has her own website where she refers to herself as the People's Super Mayor. She has also used this title in social media posts. On her website, Tiffany wrote about how, after she was elected as the mayor of Dolton, there was much fanfare during the swearing-in ceremony. It was attended by dignitaries from across the state of Illinois. Tiffany mentioned how she was the first black supervisor of Thornton Township. She wrote how this move sent shockwaves across the state of Illinois. Item number 2, Tiffany is active on social media and has made several posts which can be described as grandiose, attention-seeking, tacky, creepy, and demonstrating a profound lack of insight. For example, she indicated that God chose her, and she referred to herself as God's favorite. On Instagram, she declared
she had like God didn't create nobody else. Like she the only one he created on earth to do anything. And she's just like, you know what? I'm not that narrow-minded. How many people on earth? Let's just speak about how many people in the United States. Over 325 million people in the U.S. Why in the world? This is how you know you're dealing with a narcissist that's got this grandiose mentality. Because she literally carries on. She said she's the new Rosa Parks and the new everybody else. Pick a person, she's the new version. New demon seed. Like we can go on with that. But she literally acts as if God created no one else but her. But then compares herself to all these other people God created. Like she just don't want to make up her mind.
Powerful woman in the Southland of Chicago. In one post, Tiffany was featured with a dog wearing jewelry. The expression on the dog's face appears to communicate
her daughter's gonna be
how
so
was this woman
embarrassed
elected mayor.
she gets older.
In early January 2024, Tiffany accepted a community service award saying, quote, "I am Martin Luther King, I am Rosa Parks, and I am Harriet Tubman," unquote. During a meeting later that same month, she said, quote, "You all say Martin Luther King had a dream. Guess what? I am the dream. So now I need you guys to stand with me and help me. That's what I need," unquote. Item number 3. Most mayors would be discouraged by a...
Now, how is he saying this and not laughing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm impressed by the fact that he's able to say this stuff with a straight face and he is not laughing. Like he's not, like, I wonder how many takes it took for him to get through this video. He was like, "I am the dream." Hold on. Did this helper say she was the dream? Am I reading that right? Is that the right script? This is the right script, right? She said she is the new Harriet Tubman. Dear Lord, Harriet Tubman freed people from slavery. Is that right? Dr. Todd had to sit there. He probably had to laugh and like take 5, take 6, take 7, take 8. He said this with a straight face.
Recall election that occurred right after they ascended to the throne. But Tiffany only became more confident by this attempt to remove her from office. During the next board meeting after the failed recall, Tiffany played the disco song "Ain't No Stopping Us Now" and danced at the podium. On social media, she released an image of herself with the caption, "Recall null and void. I am, and forever will be, Dolton's mayor."
Somebody paid for
Item
this
number 4.
to be made.
During a meeting of the village trustees on February 5, 2024, Tiffany lashed out at the board. She said, quote, "You all should be ashamed of yourselves because you all are black. You all are black. And you all sitting up here beating and attacking a black woman
coming out of
in
her
power."
Yeah, look at that demon coming out of her. Just right there. That's Satan's cousin.
"You all should be ashamed of yourselves," unquote. Tiffany continued by proclaiming, quote, "You all forgot I'm the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. You all ain't learned that yet.
Oh,
the
Lord,
mayor,
he had to break his
not
neck
the
to say
trustees
that.
that don't do nothing. They only run their mouth. You all don't do no work, unquote."
He probably, man, he just hurting trying to get through all that ebonics and broken English. Yeah, he sitting here like, look at that little smirk he got going. At the time, I was like, oh, fuck, let me just hear him get through this. That looked painful for him to say. He just, Like he just trying to get through that fart. He just released that smell so bad.
In an apparent effort to explain some of the unfavorable characterizations in the media, Tiffany said, quote, "Everything we do is for the people, but we're under attack. We get scrutinized by the media. For what? Loving on the people? Showing that they matter to us? We going through the fires for you all," unquote. Item number 5. What do I think happened in this case? This is just a theory, my opinion. Tiffany has demonstrated characteristics like self-centeredness, grandiosity, shallowness, a sense of entitlement, a belief that she is special, arrogance, vindictiveness, impulsivity, sensation-seeking, fearlessness, boldness, irresponsibility, and a desire to be the center of attention. She believes her election to mayor signaled her transformation to royalty. She is now the undisputed leader of the kingdom of Dalton. Her authority must not be challenged. She will rule with an iron fist and crush her opponents. All the treasure in the kingdom now belongs to her. She deserves to spend money freely, travel in style, and to have a security detail despite it being completely unwarranted based on the risk factors. It would be more appropriate if the residents of Dalton had a security detail to protect them from Tiffany, not the other way around.
That's a good fun fact. I'm glad you brought that up, Mike. She also was a Union spy. So that helped to not only free more slaves, but helped to bring more of those slaves up to the northern states for them to become a part of the army, become part of the Union fighting force during the Civil War. So there you go. Look at that. Is she trying to compare herself to somebody like Harriet Tubman that did that when this heifer who won't even check the expiration date on eggs or cluck correctly? Could you not cluck correctly? You've learned nothing, super stupid. Yeah, you couldn't even do that right.
Tiffany's mission is to transform her kingdom so that everything bears her likeness and people sing her praises in the streets. I wouldn't be surprised if she thought about printing money with her picture on it. Tiffany successfully changed the law so no one will want to run against her. The failed recall attempt only made her more confident that she can never be defeated. She truly believes that she is the never-ending super mayor who will laugh as the village residents burn in the eternal fire of her mismanagement. She will do anything to stay in power, including trying to make Black members of the board feel guilty for allegedly betraying another Black person. In reality, they are simply trying to hold the mayor accountable. Tiffany believes that comparing herself to famous Black leaders will make others fearful to challenge her. Now moving to my final thoughts.
Oh boy.
Ultimately, I don't believe that things are going to work out too well for Tiffany. Her lack of insight is so profound that she has no idea how others perceive her. Her attempts to defend herself have only highlighted how she is comically incompetent and blatantly offensive. What lesson can we learn from this case? Tiffany has exposed a weakness in small-town politics. Why have people continued to give her awards? How did she pass a bill cutting the salary from her position if she lost the next election? Why would anyone vote for this? And how can the system be so broken that somebody this ineffective is seemingly unstoppable? The citizens of Dalton have been held hostage by their own voting behavior and must accept some responsibility for this disaster. Similarly, those who tolerate her continued leadership are culpable. This is one super mayor for which citizens have not found or do not want to find the corresponding kryptonite. Those are my thoughts in the case of Tiffany Henyard.
That was awesome. Y'all listen. This is what I mean by I'm gonna stop sharing for a moment. This is what I mean by, you know, when she tried to pass that legislation, it took, or that ordinance about the salary thing, it took the state legislators to kick in and undo that. So it was only because state legislation, the state of Illinois legislators had to pass a state law to trump out the garbage that she tried to put out, because what she did was unlawful. You don't get to dictate the next person's salary if you lose. That's not how any of this works. And then you're tampering with our free democratic process in the same token. So go to hell. And he made a good point about those who have been culpable. They're also being investigated. You know, we've seen that, right? They're also being investigated. They're also under FBI investigation. 2 of them have been indicted. Fathead, Potato Head, and Freeman. Freeman should be fired at some point soon, coming up. I hope Jason House isn't that damn nice about it, because there's no reason to be. No one owes him anything. That's it. And you have others, you know, that are just out of ignorance. They don't care. They just vote because they like her loud, obnoxious, narcissistic, psychological, pathological lying ass, and they just enjoy her yelling and screaming and being loud and weird and ghetto. All they like all of that. They feed into that. Her weird ghetto ass song that we all sick of. Oh, it's got a catchy beat. Stop encouraging this bullshit. Stop it. Don't encourage it. We're all trying to, like, sane people like myself are still trying to figure out, you know, did she really record this in the Thornton Township Hall? Which means she used the people's building and the people's resources to record that stupid video for this stupid ass song. Y'all know she doesn't pay anything out of her pocket for anything. She's an opportunist. So how about a poll on Keith Freeman and his job? You know what, Mike, I'm gonna tell you right now. You put a 1 in the chat if you think Keith Freeman needs to be gone already. Because his cooperation with the FBI, and I get it with the you know, the Whistleblower Act, that's a federal law, you all. That's a federal law. You can't retaliate because someone's blowing the whistle. You can't retaliate. But if you got a new administration coming in, the question has been, you know, now, is this considered retaliation still if the new administration is coming in and they're saying, okay, we have our village administrator that we want to bring with us in this incoming administration. Would that still be out of retaliation because he decided to blow a whistle? No. But it's one of the things I am looking up and researching that I am going to do a video on and put it in the members. Because I want to look up some case law on that. I want to show precedence that's been set for that already. Can you hear me? Mike said no audio. Can you hear me? Is my audio out? Can you hear me? Put a 1. Can you? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm just in my mind, I'm thinking, I want to be able to show some precedence on that, to show why, if Jason House decided to say, you know what, bro, nah, I want to bring in my administration. It's been fun. Hopefully you still cooperate and everything. But, you know, this is not about violating the Whistleblower Act. This is a matter of just us bringing in the people that we want in place, you know, to finalize the, no, you're good, Mike, you're good. To finalize our administration, you know, to staff the people we need in place in these positions. And are they obligated to keep Keith Freeman? No. The injunction from the court, when the trustees had to file an injunction, when Super tried to fire him because, you know, he flipped, was that she could not terminate him without the board approval. And they were not going to approve for him to be terminated at that time because they knew that she was trying to violate the Whistleblower Act. She wanted to terminate him out of retaliation because he flipped. He was indicted. He was flipped. He's trying not to go to prison, which I personally believe, and I've gone over this in the video with his indictment, that he has a superseding coming up. And in my opinion, he's going to end up facing some prison time either way, That's just my opinion on that, based on everything that he's done and the additional information that has been requested from the FBI subpoenas. I foresee him having a superseding indictment. Now, like I said, if they have, just because they're transitioning administration, they decide, all right, Keith Freeman, it's on you if you want to continue to cooperate, but here's some case law here. Bert Olderson, I'm sure, can pull up some great case law and make a case to justify Keith Freeman still being released from his employment, because it came with the previous administration, and the new administration have the right to appoint who they want as village administrator. That's how I feel about it. And because I foresee him, in my opinion, facing a superseding indictment where they're adding on additional charges along with the bankruptcy fraud charges that he's already been indicted on. I don't think that it's worth keeping him in that position, knowing that he's still under FBI investigation. It's not worth it. There are others that work there that could be good village administrators. And that's kind of my stance on that. And like I said, I'm going to do a video about it. I just want to be able to have some case law and something to kind of support that. Because I honestly just, I don't see the purpose of keeping him. I think he's more of a liability at this point now than an asset. That's how I feel about it. Keith Freeman is not an asset anymore. He's more of a liability, especially when he's named throughout all these FBI subpoenas, and they want to know about your so-called businesses that you have dissolved. 2 of them were dissolved. They want to know about that. So I'm sure. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, this allergies is killing me right now with the pollen. But I'm sure that many are just feeling hesitant on that because of the Whistleblower Act. But you have to have an understanding of the Whistleblower Act itself. So we are going to go over the Whistleblower Act. Like I said, I want to have some case law to kind of make it make sense and to help you all understand my viewpoint on it. I told you all he's cooperating to stay out of prison. He's not cooperating to keep his job. So, and that's something that I'm going to make available to the members. You better get a membership. I'll put out a little teaser trailer, but that video is going to be made available to the members, because you're talking about reading case law, man. That's not easy to do, y'all. It takes time to read this stuff. It takes time to read these damn cases. Gotta go over the lawsuit as well with Siggy and the Public Works Trust Fund that's suing him from what do you call those Airbnbs and all this other stuff. He's the worst. So there are a couple things I have lined up. Delgado Law Group, I told you all they got it coming for me. But in the meantime, somebody sent me some information on PPP loans, so that's going to be fun. So we have some a few videos lined up for the membership that I'm going to be working on and hosting up, and try to make those short and simple to just keep it, as thorough and meaty as I can. And it's just, GB said, that's why I got one. I'm so glad you did. I want to thank you guys who did get a membership. Thank you, Laura, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony Wood, for the super sticker, for the $4.99 super sticker. Laura for the super chat. Where did it go? Thank you all so much for the support. We're gonna check out this last video, and then that's gonna be it, guys, because it's going on 9:44 my time, and I don't want to keep you all too long. There is a lot of content now with that I'm going to be posting up with the memberships. Like I said, I'm going to be getting some the legal service, so I can pull up court documents and be able to see what is on file with the court through these services that's available. Trellis Law is one of my favorite, but there are others that services that you can pull up and get direct access to court documents, pleadings and motions, and amendments and appeals as they're filed with the clerk of court. Some of these sites make it easy for you to just grab the information. And I have Trellis Law is my favorite, but there's another one I'm looking at. And I say this because everybody, so many people be trying to get my ideas, y'all. You can't make it that easy for them. I can't make it that easy for them. ASMR. So let's check out this last video here that talks about this cult personality nonsense, y'all. And then it's going to be it for the evening, so that you guys can get back to your Easter meals and dinners and stuff that y'all cooking. I don't cook for Easter. What y'all cooking for Easter? While I'm pulling this up, who cooking what and what? What you cooking? I don't eat beef or pork, so if you say ham, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Something like a Cornish hen, I want some collard greens, macaroni and cheese, some candy yams. Ooh, cornbread. Bring it. Who likes banana pudding? Oh, that's some good stuff. I hope everyone's. I'm up for the receipt. Yes. So some of those videos are going to be on the membership channel. It's going to be a nice little teasing, maybe 7-8 minute video on the main channel. But the meat of it all, yeah, that's going to be available to the members. I gotta do my members right. Yeah, I feel like you would deserve the best if you're getting a membership here. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get to this last video here. How to be an effective cult leader. Because reasons, right? This is on How History Works channel. I gave it a thumbs up. And this is just kind of just an overview of just various cult leaders that have been more infamous throughout history. But some of the similarities that you'll hear in the personalities of these cult leaders from what Dr. Todd explained about Super Stupid will be kind of a common theme and pattern throughout, so that you guys can really understand. I'm not saying that we should not have empathy for those who've been fooled and tricked by Super Stupid, but how long are they going to be fooled and tricked by Super Stupid? That's my question. I mean, I foresee this woman chaining herself to a desk. She's not going to leave that damn town hall. But okay, we can't continue to be fooled by this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do things anymore because someone else used to do it. That can't be a valid excuse anymore. All right, so let's go. Let's get to it.
Anyone can join a cult, but not on purpose. Psychological studies have demonstrated how easy it is for groups of people to spiral into fully fledged fanatics. That's why it takes a real mastermind to lead their own fellowship. And it's
Jim
why
Jones
the
was
hallmarks
worst.
of generating a cult of personality can be seen in business and politics. Take the legacy of Steve Jobs' Apple presentation, or the passion of Trump supporters and anti-Trump supporters.
Hold on. Gail is asking for the membership button. Can you guys help guide her to it? Please. Pretty please, Gail. One of the mods help Gail Portis get the membership button. You don't see it on the video? I'm sorry. But if you joined, got a membership tonight, just can you leave some instructions on Gail and others who might want to get a membership tonight, for those who purchase a membership, so they can kind of get a membership in as well. All right, let's get back to it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my fantastic mobs. And thank you all for hanging in there with me.
What about the sports nuts who live and breathe their own team colors? Whether you'd like to admit it or not, one time or another, you've been brainwashed by groupthink. So maybe you want to see if you have what it takes to be promoted to a dearly loved leader. Or maybe you want to know the red flags before your yoga teacher asks you to drink the Kool-Aid. So it's time to learn how history works as we explain how to be a cult leader. Step 1. Have the X factor. Every rock band needs a captivating lead singer. Every movie needs a magnetic lead. If you're not charismatic, then chances are you won't get your cult off the ground. So if you hate talking in front of crowds...
So far we got X factor and charisma. All right? Super Stupid is loud and hood and ghetto. But many people find her entertaining to watch, right? X factor. Her charisma is just because she's so arrogant about things, and the way she compares herself to Harriet Tubman would have Harriet Tubman rolling over in her grave. When you can't cluck and do the chicken sounds right, I don't trust you.
Or you don't know how to approach strangers in public, take the academic route. A demonstrable knowledge in a particular field will help you stand out. Plus, speaking about something you're an expert in will stoke the flames of passion in yourself and admirers. David Koresh of the Branch Davidians and Jim Jones of the People's Temple were big Bible nerds, which is why their sermons were so entertaining. But consider the leader of Aum Shinrikyo, Shoko Ashara. His reserved, introverted demeanor doesn't exactly scream terrorist doomsday cult, but his vast interest in multiple religious disciplines helped him cultivate an image of being a wise and trustworthy intellectual. But the real X factor is
intellect is not something super stupid has a lot of. We all know that. So, but let's lean more towards that whole X factor and so-called made-up charisma she thinks she has, because there's no level of intelligence in her at all. Super stupid. What's 1 + 1?
Is an air of mystery. You could claim to be the reincarnation of a religious prophet, or have supernatural powers, or be like Daniel Perez, leader of Angel's Landing. He said that his life as a 1,000-year-old angel could only be sustained by sexual relations with young women. When it comes to being a cult leader, it's go big or go home. Step 2. Choose a business model. Cults require infrastructure and administration, which means you need capital. You might not like
her lying about grants while stealing tax dollars.
Number crunching, so be sure to pick a business model that best reflects your goals and ambitions.
This is stupid.
Take Love Has Won. It was a new age, hippy-dippy cult that only had 20 or so full-time members. The scale fitted perfectly with the expectations of leader Amy Carlson, whose mummified remains were preserved in a shrine by her dedicated followers. Her corpse was decorated with Christmas lights, and the eyeless sockets of her skull were painted with glitter. Those hippies sure love arts and crafts. In life, she claimed to be the rebirth of Jesus and Marilyn Monroe, and the queen of the lost continent of Lemuria, whatever that is. She alleged she could cure cancer and communicate with angels, yet a woman with a huge ego ran a humble operation. Her cult was a self-sufficient farm that would have collapsed if it grew too large.
That comes from me as I serve love every day, and I am in love and action every moment. That is my role. I've been like that since I was born.
But perhaps
she got a lot of funding from social media. Y'all see her on Skype. That's the thing. Being all over social media, super stupid thought she would become a mega star. And then, certain people are actually, saying that she might do well in Netflix and all this, as if she's not going to prison. Can we not jump the gun and think she's going to go on Tubi or Real Housewives or whatever, knowing she's not a housewife? Don't you have to be a housewife to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta? How does that work? You have to be a housewife to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can't be a girlfriend of a married man. That doesn't count. What the hell? Don't you need to be a housewife? First of all, let's start with the fact that you might need to be a wife. Can we start there? Can we please start with being a wife when you go on Real Housewives of any city? That's saying you're not even a wife. You're a girlfriend of a married man. That doesn't count at all. None of that counts. And then we're sitting here like, okay, we're just gonna pretend like she's not gonna go to prison. We doing that. Let's not give her hopes and dreams to think she's gonna just be saved from going to prison. Like the FBI not coming for her ass. No, they're coming. It's like, okay. Oh Lord. No, she's not gonna be on television, people. We should not want that. If you want to see her on television, put all those videos of the town hall meetings up and send them over there to Netflix and see if they'll put all of that together and do like a documentary or something. But they just running those god-awful town hall meetings. Well, the town hall meetings of her being god-awful. Let me put it like that. Because she was definitely disgusting. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking those town hall meetings and naming it Demon Seed Part 1. And then you can just put all those town hall videos together and let people see who she really was. Start with her being a trustee. And then her becoming the mayor. And then how she got real arrogant and cocky when she thought she beat a recall. And then, of course, supervisor. Yeah, put all those videos together and then sit at the Netflix and say, this is the Demon Seed series. You all should really think about airing this. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with her thinking she's not going to prison. Stop it.
You would rather rub elbows with Hollywood than with organic farmers. If so, follow the practice of Nexium, which was literally a private company run like a pyramid scheme. Its founder was Keith Raniere, and the organization turned over six-figure profits through its self-help seminars and pseudoscience courses. That's why it did so well in Hollywood. LA always has a queue of desperate people waiting for the next trend to lift them to stardom. Clearly, Raniere knew his geographical position would help scale the company. His business plan was informed by the market on his doorstep. But not everyone is business savvy. If that's you, consider financial donations. And don't be afraid to use force. Even if your members have donated their life savings and possessions to you, those outgoings will build. So how did David Perez, the 1,000-year-old angel, get out of the red? He murdered his members to claim their life insurance. It's quite a risk, but if you know how to recruit new people, you'll never be short on cash. Step 3. Build a following. You can't just walk up to someone and expect them to give up everything to join you. You have to work them. And the easiest...
Hence why she kept trying to do YouTube channels. and Tiff speaks, Tiff shouts, Tiff screams, Tiff howls, whatever. Hence why she kept trying to do that on social media, to build a following.
People to work are the downtrodden. You're more likely to join a cult if your life is in a tailspin. Maybe you've lost a loved one, or your job, or maybe a destructive addiction has gotten out of hand. We're all looking for answers. So if a kind stranger comes up to you at your lowest point promising salvation, who amongst us would turn them away? That's why the easiest place to find your first few disciples are support groups for addicts, domestic abuse shelters, dive bars, and other mothlights for those who have fallen by the wayside. Once you've got someone in your sights, love bomb them. That means showering them with flattery, compliments, and even gifts to help them feel special. And it works to charm up.
Now hear that? Gifts. The food boxes given by the Chicago Food Depository with her name printed on the boxes. There you go. That was the gift.
People who are desperate to be loved. These were the tactics Charles Manson employed during the free love movement of the 1960s. This helped him build a loyal following of female worshippers.
Oh, I don't know pain. I don't know pain. I have no depth of pain. Man, I have no depth of suffering. I don't know ridicule. I don't know all the bad things. I haven't been punished by you all my life since I was 10 years old. I've been in every reform school you got across the country.
By treating them as members of an elite group who were above everybody else, it made it easier for him to circumvent their critical thinking. That will be vital when it comes to keeping everyone in check. Step 4. Lay down the law. It only takes one defector to draw attention from the cops, so make sure you have strict rules in place to stop that from happening. First things first, create an us versus them mentality by teaching your followers to distrust anyone that isn't in the cult.
Yeah, remember Super kept saying it's us versus them? It's her versus the trustees. Or when she weaponized the entire police department. Or tried to get judges in her pocket. Probably did. There you go. You're not laying down the law. You're just weaponizing it to be on your side, right? Yeah, okay.
Especially their friends and family. Next, make it known that punishment for breaking rules will be swift and severe to discourage dissent. Show no mercy. A Ugandan cult called the Movement for the Restoration of the Ten Commandments of God, catchy name, was so strict on their interpretation of the Ninth Commandment, thou shalt not bear false witness, that members were terrified from speaking at all. Often, communication was just sign language. Public humiliation is an effective tool to keep everyone in check, so long as you balance this with public displays of praise. That's because the most effective tools of coercion...
Yeah, her humiliating people who speak out against her, restricting free speech and expression, saying you can't ask questions, only make statements, which is still an infringement upon free speech. And then telling you all, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Like that's somehow supposed to be forced. Wait, what? Define love, heifer. Like that's, yeah, y'all see how this is all playing in? Yeah, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, says Keith Freeman. He tried to say that a few times, didn't he? Yeah, the FBI laughed at that, Keith Freeman. They're still laughing.
Aren't fear and violence, but love and sex. David Koresh said he had been divinely maintained to impregnate the wives of his followers, and Keith Raniere implemented sex games into his group's daily activities. Such claims are a test of your flock's faith, so the bolder your ideas, the stronger the bond. Step 5. Nail your branding. Refine your image to refine your message. Take the Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, her billboards everywhere, t-shirts, boxes, signs, flyers, posters. I mean, it just never ended. Anything with her brand on it, right? With her name all over it, right? Yeah, y'all understand this now? Nail your branding. Yeah. We're so far we've gotten what? All except one. Her lack of intelligence. This is the only thing is missing out of this. We've been at them all so far though, right? I mean, and you don't have to take my word for it. Watch all the town hall videos. Oh, man.
Cool. They had a different mission than the other groups. They weren't trying to usher in the apocalypse to fulfill God's wish. And they weren't trying to trigger a race war to become world leaders like Charles Manson. They just wanted to leave their mortal bodies so their ghosts could hitchhike on a UFO that was hiding behind the comet Hale-Bopp. Pretty normal stuff. But a far-out idea needed a far-out image. Their penchant for shaped heads and unisex gowns became the go-to stereotype in media, such as in The Simpsons and Dude, Where's My Car? And their trippy indoctrination videos feel like a strange mix between a dating channel and a David Lynch movie. They were early adopters of the internet too. Their website is still operational to this day.
I can't believe it.
It seems like the members who weren't saved had to stay behind to manage the mailing list.
God.
Branding can also be about activities. The Unification Church of South Korea is known for its en masse weddings, where a gigantic crowd of brides and grooms meet for simultaneous nuptials.
For members of one controversial movement, marriage is part of their Messiah's grand vision. Dutiful couples pair off thousands at a time, and a bride shares her most intimate day with 2,000 other brides.
For something less outgoing, look at the practices of the Brethren. They're known for outlawing birthdays, pop music, gender mixing, and even laughing. Clearly, such a strong image has helped inoculate the group from outsiders, which is why little is known about them and why so few escape. Step 6, invest in real estate. You'll need a base of operations so that you can rule your...
How many times has she tried to do block by block and buy houses? Even get her little gimp who tried to run and failed miserably as well to sit here and talk about dilapidated houses that were abandoned. Y'all seeing a pattern of behavior here? Because I'm seeing a pattern. Yeah, I'm seeing a huge pattern. Except she wasn't smart. So a lot of this stuff was like, wow. I mean, if she wasn't so loud and boisterous, maybe a lot of this stuff wouldn't have been so noticeable. But you still now get past the average person that's using just a little bit of common sense. And you have idiots out here that's still trying to encourage super stupid. Look what you're supporting. A cult leader in the making. Oh my God. A very dumb one. That's under FBI investigation.
The cult to your heart's content. Jonestown is now the textbook way for setting up a private compound in South America. During the 1970s, when Jim Jones was drawing too much attention from law enforcement, he used the group's funds to set up a James Bond villain retreat. Followers and their families lived in purpose-built homes and farmed the fields like a giant summer camp. There was a mess hut for communal meals and halls for sermons and Bible study. Children had playgrounds and classrooms. There was also an armory for guns, and a nearby landing strip helped import supplies and followers. Plus, the remote locations made it harder for anyone to escape. But just because you can't afford infrastructure doesn't mean your cult needs to be stuck in a rundown shack. The community of Rajneeshpuram settled in Wasco County, Oregon.
I remember that.
Initially, they kept to themselves, but as more people flocked to the commune to hear the teachings of the leader, Osho, the more they expanded into neighboring streets. A bitter feud erupted between the locals and this mass influx of cultists, so the commune tried to tip the scales in their favor by manipulating democratic elections, forcing out residents, and even poisoning water supplies. That brings us to the next...
And see why I told y'all to check them food boxes and expiration dates and make sure no holes and stuff punctured in them and none of that stuff. Food wouldn't sit out all day. They're supposed to be refrigerated. Please, let's learn from this cult. Because all of them got sick. This is a part of history, people. This happened. This lady that supported this cult leader, she was more dangerous than him. Go figure. And then she tried to run and, of course, leave the U.S. The only major differences between her is that this woman actually became very educated and was very smart and knew how to maneuver and manipulate laws in the political system. But yeah, she was a mastermind behind a lot that went on. This is the lady that was the number 2 person under the cult leader in this cult.
Next lesson. Step 7. defend yourself, and attack your enemies. Every Messiah has detractors, and your rise to the top will be no different. The first tactic to consider is a smear campaign, especially if it's an ex-cult member trying to whistleblow. Not only will ruining their reputation dilute the impact of their testimony, it will also encourage your followers to police each other when you're not around. L. Ron Hubbard didn't tolerate criticism in his own life. When the sci-fi author founded the Church of Scientology in 1953, he made sure that his treatment of his enemies as fair game became a tenet of his cult. Fair game means anonymous letters sent to your employer containing all kinds of unfavorable lies. It means contaminating your online presence with combative and relentless trolling. It means any family member still in the church will be forced to publicly stand against you.
It means weaponizing the police department and then having people do drive-bys past your home and then pretend like that didn't happen.
Naturally, Scientology denies this, but when Hollywood screenwriter Paul Haggis renounced Scientology, the church posted a short film on their website titled Paul Haggis, the Hypocrite of Hollywood. When he was arrested for historical sex crimes, other famous ex-members said that this was all a part of the church's revenge plan. But if your dirty tactics won't silence your critics, then consider doing the unthinkable. In 1978, Jonestown was about to become national news when Congressman Leo Ryan concluded his investigations into the compound's alleged kidnappings. He returned to his small plane with his party, including defectors from the cult, but Jim Jones gave the order to assassinate him. If the world had learned that the people would be held against their will, then the jig would be up. They were ambushed by assailants with machine guns, and the incident was captured on a news camera left at the scene. Step 8, go crazy. A cult is not a cult until the order comes in to do something insane. The Tokyo subway gas attack was proof that Aum Shinrikyo was serious about witnessing the end of the world. On that fateful day in March 1995, 5 members of the group unleashed sarin gas during the peak of the morning rush hour on one of the world's busiest commuter transport systems. Each perpetrator was carrying packets.
Did I tell y'all Super Stu was gonna have her day of the snap? I'm telling y'all. I'm not making this up. This has happened historically with cult leaders. Or the personality of a cult leader. Look at this.
Of chemicals and umbrellas with sharpened tips. At their prearranged locations and times, the packets were dropped and pierced, before each terrorist exited the train and escaped in a waiting car. 13 died at the scene, with 2 succumbing to injuries later in the hospital. Over 1,000 people were injured, but this wasn't the group's first act of bioterrorism. 9 months earlier, they released sarin gas in a quiet residential neighborhood in Matsumoto. That time, it was an assassination attempt against 3 judges. They were targeted because the courthouse was filing a complaint by residents who were opposed to the group setting up offices in the area. Clearly, they had reason to be concerned. 8 people lost their lives, one of whom died after being in a coma for 14 years.
Wow.
Step 9. Make a dramatic exit.
Yay! See?
Whether or not group suicide was a plan from the outset, make sure you have a final say on how the cult is disbanded or risk spending the remainder of your days on death row. David Koresh and the Branch Davidians went out in flames and bullets in a 1993 siege against the US government. To this day, it is contested who fired the first bullets and what caused the fire. Jonestown put cyanide in Kool-Aid, and all 1,000 or so members downed the liquid before authorities got to them. However, not everyone went willingly though. Some were force-fed the fatal poison, including the children. Then you have the Ugandan cult Movement for the Restoration of the 10 Commandments of God. When the apocalypse didn't arrive at the end of 1999, members were demanding their donation money back. So the church set a new date for the end of the world, but this time it would be real. The congregation was lured to a barn on promise of a party, but the doors were locked and the building was set on fire. 778 people perished. However, to this day, the perpetrators have not been caught and no arrests have been made. But maybe this is too graphic for your cult. Perhaps you would prefer to do what Heaven's Gate did and rent a mansion, lie in bed with a bag over your head, and put spare change in your pocket. According to surviving members, this wasn't just to cover funeral costs, but a tongue-in-cheek joke about the cost of interstellar travel. So what's your cult going to be like? Let us know what your doctrine is in the comment section.
So I just wanted you all to see that because this is real, okay? This stuff happened in history, people. All right. And I want to thank all of you for hanging in there with me on this. This is the stuff that people need to pay attention to. This is why I keep saying super stupid. This is super stupid is gonna do something weird and just snap because she's not accepting the fact that she lost. She's not. And you have people that continue to sit here and they placate to her and they lie to her and they tell her this nonsense. And they have her thinking, oh, it's not your fault. You know, you ought to come over here and be a mayor over here in Hollywood. Why? Wait, what? Then the FBI investigation is still a thing. You know, this is not even the tip of the iceberg. What's she gonna do when they really go in and kick her door in? When that indictment drops? What's that gonna be like? And those people who keep trying to support her and have her back, this is what you're facing here. And if you can't trust your police department, you don't know how they're going to respond and react if she does something crazy. Yeah, they gave her no vote of confidence over the Miss Potato Head. But you never know this is what happens when you don't have trust with your police department. You don't know who's still there that can still do some very dangerous things or allow some very dangerous things to happen while they look away. This is why I keep saying they need to be revitalized and revamped. There's no reason to give her any level of trust that she's going to do the right thing. And the moment people assume and think, well, she's not going to do that. She's not that bad. They probably said the same thing about Jim Jones. I don't think he's going to send people after us to shoot us, you know. One of the biggest mass suicides that has ever been seen in a cult. You know, I mean, this is not, to me, this is what gets people hurt and harmed at the end of the day. Underestimating the craziness, underestimating the reaction and her response that could occur. She hasn't gone by and seen Village of Dalton with that new name on the building in the windows and doors. I mean, has she not seen that? That's my whole thing. What's her response with that? She wants to pretend like it's not there, hasn't been changed. It's not going to change the fact that mentally on the inside, what she's stewing up in her mind. That's where the dangerous stuff comes from. Demon Seed, I know you're watching my video. I mean, you could just move on. Because you're going to have to. But if you continue to stew in this, your thoughts are gonna become more dangerous than you anticipate. I don't have to trust that you're gonna transition power because I don't. But I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see people get harmed. I don't want to see people's lives be put in danger because you couldn't accept it because you're too big of a narcissist to say, I'm done. No one should expect a concession speech. I think that's just too much to ask for. But I expect her to not go back there. Just don't go back. But if she shows up, I'm going to be streaming. That's all I can say. I will be live streaming. You see me go live. And I'm like in the middle of the day during that ceremony. Like, you know what? Lady Luck is live. Something about to go down. Yeah. Because her behind them pulled up. And she's not there to congratulate a damn person. She hasn't done it yet. I don't expect to. So this is how things, you know, these moles blow up into a mountain. Because people underestimate what can be done. All because somebody threw a tantrum because they lost an election like hell. That's why I rub it in. You lost. This is the reality smack she needs. Not people sitting here, oh, it's going to be okay. She lost in a democratic process that were all legal. And these same people refuse to read any law. They refuse to read a law. She lost like hell. The end. So that's all I have. Y'all, it's hitting 2 hours and 20 minutes. I know this is a long one, but it was a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Man, this is something I want you all to please think about. You know, people have lost their lives. Thank you so much, Mike, for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. supporting this channel. You guys know your dollars are at work. Your contributions are at work. Those Amazon gift cards are at work. We got the $400 studio up and running. I just want y'all to be careful up there in Dawson and Thornton. All right, let's get some Cook County sheriffs out and get some extra security out there on the day of the ceremony. Do not underestimate your opponent or your enemy or demon seed or chicken head. Don't underestimate them, because it's not just her. It's the people that are sitting here, rah-rahing her on, still egging her on to believe that she's somehow still important when she's not. Sometimes those are the more dangerous ones. They might do something in her name, and then she's like, oh, a brick went through a window. I don't put it past these sycophants that want to act like they're part of a cult, that they won't do something crazy. I have no reason to put it past them that they won't do something. I have no reason to give these people that level of trust, and neither does anyone else. So be on your P's and Q's, be alert and vigilant. Pray, say your grace before y'all start cooking and eating that food. Check the expiration date, please. I don't need anybody getting sick. I don't want any of my LLC supporters, members, any of you all to get sick. Please, dear God, check the expiration date. Easter's tomorrow. Hope you all have a good day. Make sure I go through. Thank you all so much for becoming members here in the LLC. Thank you for the super stickers and the super chats. I appreciate you all greatly. I appreciate all the support. Man, listen, we had a good time tonight. We did. And I appreciate all my mods. My mods are fantastic. Thank you all for the laughs. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Pam, for becoming a member. Jim, thank you so much. Miss DJ, no, she's sitting in his lap. Yeah, no, she's not sitting in his lap. I just want to make sure. But it was still awkward. It was a weird position. I wouldn't have been that close. I'm sorry. It's just me. I would not have been inside of his doorway just that close like that. It just looked weird. But if she wasn't in his lap, great. Still too close for my comment. That's me. Yeah, I don't have to agree. I think Otis volunteered for the inauguration. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Yeah, be careful who you all allow to do anything on that day. Because Jason House, you don't owe anybody any favors. Especially Keith Freeman. Over there, Thornton, I don't owe Keith the chicken nugget, the hamburger. You don't owe him anything. Why is he not fired already? I mean, come on. Karen, look at your email. Okay, I will. Actually, I might. I'm gonna check my emails tomorrow. My son wants to watch Iron Man, so we gonna watch Iron Man and sleep in the morning. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Thank you, Saint. Thank you all. Thank you to the mods. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all take care. Hit the like button. I hope you all enjoyed this content. Become a member today. We're gonna have some great videos and content coming up in the membership channel, with some real good stuff coming in. And I'm getting the membership for the subscriptions for the legal documents, and you all deserve to see all of that great info. You guys have a good night. Take care and be safe. And until the next one, Lady Look Out. Deuces.